Dear little dude, hello, my son. It is good to see you again. You, my little dude, are at week 29 today. You are the size of an acorn squash, so we decided to name you Professor Oak. Your mom didn't know that that was a Pokemon reference, but I reassured her that it was hilarious. And I am here this week to talk to you a little bit about positivity. Now, before we get started, you need to know this is not going to be about toxic positivity, little dude. Toxic positivity is this. Toxic positivity is anytime something happens to you in your life, you refuse to have there even be a moment of doubt or sadness. You just go immediately to everything's going to be okay all the time. And it's funny because I was planning to talk about this week. I was like, how do I define the difference between that and just being positive? And I think it comes back to what we talked about the last 2 weeks. So first of all, remember I told you of the holy triumvirate of characteristics that I hope you'll have. It was confidence, realness, and this week is the third, which is positivity. Positivity does not mean everything is perfect all the time. Positivity does not mean that you wake up every day and it's all sunshine and rainbows. All that positivity means to me is that when things get difficult, number one, you keep it in perspective, and number two, you try to at least keep some humor about it. Let me give you an example from my life that's happening right now. Little dude, your mom and I have been scheduled to go on our baby moon to Hawaii for basically the entire calendar year. We booked this in like December. Yesterday, we went to the clinic to go get our COVID-19 test so that we could go to Hawaii. You have to have a negative test 72 hours before going. We're supposed to leave tomorrow at 6 a.m. We've been vaccinated for over 6 weeks now, and yet when we went to the clinic yesterday, while your mom, who by the way lives in the same house I do and sees the same people I do, while your mom tested negative, your dad tested positive. I think I said that correctly. I'll have to go back to the tape and see if I said that the correct way. But the point of it is, they said that I had COVID. Now, I have no symptoms. I've been vaccinated for 6 weeks. I wear my mask everywhere. And now, this is potentially derailing our honeymoon / baby moon, which is already a makeup for last year's makeup honeymoon when COVID destroyed that one. So things are going great. I am trying to keep a good spirit about this. Your mom was like, well, at least you're laughing about things. And my answer to her was, what else can I do? What else can you do except laugh when life comes and just kicks you in the groin? And I don't know, if you, little dude, maybe you can teach me someday. I don't know a better way, but for me, when something is just comedically awful, I like to focus on the comic side of it and try to find the laughter in it, because sometimes that is all that you can do. So, little dude, I'm sitting here waiting for my makeup test, not the makeup test, the second test, the PCR test, the more in-depth one, where when they do the regular test, they just stick it a little bit up your nose. And when they do the PCR, they're like really angry at you, like, you like that? And they shove it all the way up your nose. And so I got that colonoscopy of my nose yesterday, and we're waiting to find out if we get the results today. Could it be a false positive? I don't know. Could it show up tomorrow after our flights were supposed to leave anyway? I don't know. And little dude, all I know is this. Today, when I laid in bed with your mom and she was still waking up, I put my hand right on her tummy and I felt your little head for the first time poke its way up through her abdomen. And I knew it was your head because I put my hand on it and I could feel the roundness of it. And then your mom stirred because you kicked on the other side. And it was the most magical thing I've gotten to do with you. And I was so excited to get to touch your head. And you know what? I may not be going to Hawaii tomorrow after planning it for all these weeks, but you're still here and you're still healthy and I still love you. So first of all, before we wrap up today, number one, you have 10 subscribers, little dude, 10, double digits, a 10th of the way to the 100 subscriber goal, where if we get there, I will do just the two of us, the Will Smith rap. So if you're watching this and you like it, subscribe on YouTube. It's really nice. If you're watching it anywhere else, just keep watching it, I guess. So that's the subscriber update for you, little dude. Number 2 is your dad joke. As promised, you get a dad joke every week. This is one that I made up, which is why it's going to be so good. Why did the female rapper go to the gym? The answer is so that Cardi B could Cardi C cardio. You're welcome. Your mom hates that joke, and I love it. It makes it even better that she hates it. So little dude, thank you so much, as always, for listening to me. This is the most special part of my week. I'm excited to talk to you next week. I don't know what it's going to be about yet. We might be in Hawaii. I might be here. We will find out what the future holds. I love you, little man. Have a great week.